Dearest gentle listeners, you are listening to the Ladies Bridgerton, the talk of the town. We are your effervescent hosts, your neighborhood-friendly Kiwi, Tash from Middle-earth, New Zealand.
And Patti, Regency romance enthusiast, currently writing her high vibe and loved era.
Everyone, today we are going to go through a top 10 list of things that we are hoping to see in season 4 of Bridgerton.
Yep, since they're not really giving us press yet, we're going to create our own.
We're going to create our own wish list of such. So this is in no particular order. This is not
it's not just things we want from the book, right? It's stuff we want answered from the show, or some things we want to see progress or whatever from the show also, right? Because you did these notes, I didn't.
Yes. So my number one is probably a hot take. So starting out real strong is I want to see Cressida and Penelope make amends with each other. We've already seen Cressida coming out of her villain era and getting her kind of almost villain origin story. And I kind of want to see them make amends. And I kind of want to see them team up against the big baddies in town, being Sophie's family.
Well,
Araminta 2.0.
I think what I want to see, I agree. I think that they need to bury the hatchet for Rosamund to come in and be the big baddie in season 4. Cressida needs
you can only have
arc
one
at this point. Yeah,
you can only have one villain per season, and we
already know that Pen is the most forgiving person on the planet. It's like 5 minutes after you've wronged her, she's done. She's already sunshine again, and she's ready to forgive you. And yes, Cressida has bullied her most of her life, it seems like, but I think that as she and Eloise repair, and Eloise says,
I think Eloise will say what her household is like and how much it's similar to her own.
Yes, and I think that is going to allow Pen to give her grace. And I think Penelope giving her grace is what is going to truly thaw Cressida's heart, or make her heart grow 3 sizes, since we are coming, into the Christmas season.
So that sort of leads me into part 1.5, which will be Cressida finding her person. And the reason that I kind of want this to happen is I think that it works out with the timeline of Bridgerton, that she will not be vying for Benedict once it is aware that he is now on the mart, because obviously that does become...
She vyes for the guy every season,
Yes. She always vibes for the guy, she vibes for him. She vibes. This is the new slang. I'm just creating new fresh slang here. She vibes for the guy. I'm so hip today.
I vibed for the guy in season 3.
I've spent the weekend on holidays with teenagers, and now I'm hip.
Oh, did you like Colin giving marriage lessons? Did you get hip lessons?
The only hip lessons I'll be getting is like old age hip lessons on how not to break them.
Right. You're going to get the physical therapy lessons on how to take care of it after you have it replaced.
Balance. Yeah. Okay. Point 2 is I would like Portia to also find her true love and to experience what that is like. And go through a bit of healing.
I think she needs healing. But much like Antony got a big lesson from Sienna after he was a rake. Like, yes, her first marriage was not what it should have been. I don't see Archibald, though, as abusive. And so I almost want to see Portia needs to go through a little bit of karma. So she needs a karmic relationship, which I'm all about it being Dundas because of how smarmy he was. But her to learn her lesson so that she can recognize love when it actually comes, because I think
you could see stirrings of it with Jack.
Yes, I believe that was real. I think Jack really I think he had a thing for her as kind of like a hot mama kind of thing. Like he liked older women. He liked somebody ordering him around.
I don't think it was
kind of
emotional
thing.
though. I think it was just one, he wanted to manipulate her, and two, it was
Oh
kind of
no.
sexy.
I honestly don't think he was manipulating her. I think he was very much impressed with her cunning. Like he's shady, but she's
shadier,
cunning shady, right?
He's shady. She's 50 Shades of Grey.
Exactly. Like I think he admired her, honestly. I think he admired her intelligence, and she didn't know what to do with that because
I feel
Archibald
like Portia
barely
would
looked at her.
absolutely have a red room of pain.
We need a season where Portia's like the Benedict of the season.
She's in her what do they call those people? The women that punish men?
Dominatrix. She
Dominatrix.
would
She's in
be.
her dominatrix. She'd be oh my god, could you imagine? We just did our Halloween costumes if Portia came as a dominatrix.
Yeah, she
I would
would
die.
be. She would, and the thing is that whole thing would end because somebody would show up that she'd be like, like Benedict brings Sophie or something.
Footman John turns up. Okay, that brings me on to point 3. I want to see Footman John and Eloise's friendship developing and it not be a sexual connection at all. Just purely
she had her Theo moment. It's not going to happen that way.
No, yeah. A lot of people are hoping for it, but I just want to see a friendship blooming between them because I really see the stirrings of it. I love Footman John, so I really want more.
I want Footman John to be her Ray, right?
Yeah.
Like how Ray got the promotion because she was the ride or die and she helped Penn get to Colin secretly. Like I want Footman John.
Ollie Higginson can go. He can go and live in the countryside with them. No. He can go and live in the countryside with Eloise and Sir Philip, and he can help wrangle those absolute little riffraffs of children. And he will team up with Eloise on how to prank them.
He would become like the butler of the house,
the Mary Poppins
from Downton Abbey. He would be Carson, or Eloise brings him and he becomes Philip's valet.
Yeah,
like it's a promotion for him.
I think they have such a good friendship that I just feel like those two need to be together.
But Ollie Higginson already said that he's going to Bloomsbury in season 4. Like he's making trips there.
He's spending a lot of time in Bloomsbury and not for himself, is what he said.
Right. Well, I think he's delivering her letters, and
yes,
I think if he's delivering the letters and keeping it secret. Oh, and my theory with the letters, Colin and Penn, like how did Penn get Colin's letters when it was scandalous? I also think Footman John was going to be that person too.
Okay.
And Penn tells Eloise. Penn tells Eloise because how was Penn going to know to get the letter?
That was my number 6. Okay. Them setting up the letters between Sir Philip and Elle. So that was my number 6. I want to see that starting. And so you are, I think, hitting the nail on the head that it's going to be Footman John who does the legwork. Footman John does the legwork.
And she finds out from Penn because Penn and Colin couldn't write each other either.
Yes.
And we have all those letters that he pulled out of the desk where it said Miss, but the initial or the name was covered with the twine. And then Bridgerton, like we're going to find out that Colin sent letters to Penn to Bridgerton House under the name of Bridgerton Manifestation. And Footman John got them and then delivered them to her. Okay.
Number 4 and 5 go hand in hand.
Okay.
Colin and Penn travel together and then write together. Or not necessarily write together, but like Colin might be the writer and Penelope be the editor. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get enough of that in season 3 for it to make sense.
And that will be the Traveling with My Wife book, travel journal book.
And we already know, like, he's only credited with episode 1 right now, and she's only credited with episode 1 and episode 4.
I think they're hiding it to give us like surprise within the storyline.
Or are they?
I think so, because there's too many people.
He decides he wants to travel. She's supposed to go with him, but she finds out she's pregnant
Well, I think that's why they have. I think that's going to be the excuse that they give for season 4 as to why Penelope and Colin are missing for so many episodes. Like, I
Yeah,
think we need more than what we had from Anthony, and I don't want 2 minutes of screen time. I want happy in love era, but at the same time, I think that
Anthony
they
was
will
technically in
use,
3 episodes and she's
yeah,
only in 2. But here's my thought
yes,
process. Like, they talk about traveling together in the first episode, right? Somewhere in the
mm-hmm,
first episode, which we know is Masquerade Ball, possibly already the time jump, maybe,
mm-hmm,
or that starts at the beginning of season 2 or episode 2.
mm-hmm,
But let's say Colin goes because maybe the maid wars happened and now they don't have a governess or they don't have something. So she has to stay home because she's got to hire someone.
mm-hmm,
Colin goes, and that's why she goes with, but she has to come home because governess, whatever. But they had gone to France, right? They go to
mm-hmm.
Scotland because that's where Colin goes in France season
Yes,
for like the
yes.
second time. They say something about that's like his second trip there
Yes,
or whatever.
I feel like it's to Fran, and I feel like they're gonna stop in at Marina's on the way home, and like
Find
we've
out
already
she's
talked about.
passed.
I feel like this is the episode that we recorded and never released, and I feel like it's going to
Yeah.
be they stop by at Sir Phillips on the way home and find out that Marina has passed
Yeah.
on their way back from finding out that John's passed, and they've gone to go drop off Eloise.
Yeah.
So it's
I
going to
think,
be just
yeah,
like
this
it's going to
now
be like
there's been some recent interviews and stirrings about Shonda
so.
was just recently interviewed and she said as she has seen episodes come out that have been edited and then while she's been watching them be edited, this has been very emotional for her. It's a very emotional season. We're
Season.
going
I
to
think it's
see
going to be a lot of
somebody,
death.
there's going to be death.
Somebody's
And
gonna.
and I think it was Ainsley Broom I saw on TikTok who said because of the empty chair in the teaser and Shonda saying
Yeah.
that
They
even
thought
though
it might
they've
have
told
been
us
the
the queen
king
won't die, but she's supposed to die, maybe they still kill her off
kill off
because
the.
then no, her, Queen
No,
Charlotte.
oh, no, no, no. I think that they're going to kill off George instead.
Right, we said that, but I'm saying Ainsley had a theory that even though they told us she's staying, that baby, because Golda
Yeah,
Roosevelt is doing other things right now, so she might have gotten a project where she can't continue, and they still follow history's timeline, and they're
yeah,
not telling us that because that's going to be a huge character piece for Lady Danbury, right? For
yeah,
Adjua Andover.
yeah, yeah.
So that's a possibility because that is the chair that the queen was sitting in when she's talking to Penn at the masquerade, and we see it empty. It could go either way, but
Either
people
way,
are dying. People are dying in season
people,
4.
people are dying. Sounds
I
like
mean,
Patty's ready to kill them off.
it's like I can't say it's like Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead because people die all the time, but I
Yeah,
feel like season 4 Bridgerton is going to be kind of Red Wedding. I think
in the death era. Yeah,
everybody who's supposed to die is going to die this season.
you get a death. You get a death.
Like this
Oh,
person died. Now this person died.
yeah. It's gonna be
Show
sad.
fans, show fans who haven't read the books are going to lose their minds in season 4.
It's gonna be a
And
harsh season for them.
I'm wondering if that's why we've had no press and nothing outside of the masquerade because it's going to
I
be
don't.
very emotional stuff.
It's gonna be a really heavy season. Like, be prepared. Okay, so moving on to
What number are we on?
um number 7,
You haven't even
which
gotten to scenes from the book that we want to see.
well, this
This is
one
all
wasn't really
Shasta.
scenes. Well,
Okay.
this is scenes from the book, but not. But it is. Okay, so I want the jail scene where basically a bunch of the Bridgertons go and save the day. It's mostly Anthony in the end. Benedict's there. They save Sophie from
No. But in the book,
from the
Benedict
jail.
wasn't there, or Anthony wasn't there. Benedict
No,
was
no,
the
no, no,
brother of
no.
the Viscount, so
Yes.
he did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He used Antony's name, is what I meant to say. But
Mm-hmm.
instead of that, and because they didn't know who Lady Whistledown was at this point in the book series,
Mm-hmm.
they had to use hearsay around the time, sort of like they did with Burbrook, and create a backstory of Sophie having a noble father and all this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that instead of that, because we do know who Lady Whistledown is in this timeline, that it's going to be Penelope who saves the day and circulates the truth about Sophie's parenthood in order to make her a suitable match for Benedict.
Yes, and point 7 subsection
Point
A.
5. Subsection A.
I want this to add in the collaboration of Colin and Penn, but it looked like the drawing room marriage lesson because we see Colin's imagination and how he can come up with the story because they're both there and they're creating the story together and you're watching them bounce ideas off each other. And that would fulfill 2 of our points. Even though the script's already written and everything's in the can and it's already edited, I hope to see that.
We're just recreating the season for them and be like, edit it. I mean, we know you can edit it the way you want. Do it.
Haven't we chosen to see season 3 the way we want because it wasn't exactly what we wanted?
It was close. Not close at all.
Missed opportunities.
Yes. Okay, so on that note, that brings me to another scene from the jail. This was actually number 10, but I'll just jump wherever because I can.
Hey, Tash.
Yes.
Just look up for a second. Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at trying to figure out something in there. So I know that physical violence is frowned upon nowadays, but I gosh darn it want to see Violet slap a bitch.
Well, I think they would do a slap. I think they would have her slap her face. Maybe.
I don't think they can have Benedict basically chokehold a woman because that is very that is very faux pas.
Although, if we're talking physical violence, I think we could have a lot of pratfall kind of physical violence because I want to see Sophie throw the spoon, the ladle. I want to see it. I want to see her get so mad with her little self at him and just turn around and whip it. And I want her to look at it like all scared.
But it's kind of comical. Like, and I even did this to Stephen yesterday.
No, because he even says in the book, doesn't he say, "Did you mean to throw that at me?" And she's like, I didn't know until it left my hand that I was going to throw it at
you. That's what I mean. Like, it kind of like a comical thing, not like an anger. Like, it's not a true anger. It's like every wife has been so frustrated that like sometimes you'll be play fighting or whatever, and then you accidentally like snap more than you intend to, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Like that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so I want to see Violet go into protective mama mode and slap Araminta. Araminta Lee is, I can't remember. I don't even know what name that they have settled on. I don't think we're gonna know until, because it was Gunn and then it was Lee.
No, I think that's hinting at that she herself gets remarried. Changes names.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an interesting one. Okay. I want to see in that maybe we can't see violence necessarily. I mean, maybe we can of maybe Violet slapping Araminta's face, but I almost want to see Araminta be cruel or try to be cruel to Sophie and Violet get mama mode and come between them like. Or the only quote that I can think of for that moment is, "That's my daughter, you bitch," from Harry Potter.
Right. That's my daughter, you bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so next on the list is the fencing scene. And we know it's going to look a little different because in this scene, Colin is already going to be married to Penelope. So they're going to have to edit it up a little. But I think Patti and I were talking about it before. And we think they're going to go more on the track of screw society, marry the girl. Like, we can weather the storm. We've got Lady Whistledown. My wife is Lady Whistledown. She dictates the Ton's reactions to things.
Yes and no. I think Colin is going to come from a more sensitive place because he's Colin, and I think Benedict's going to be in his head, and Benedict, who doesn't care about the Ton at all, doesn't care. He's all of a sudden going to care about.
He will care about how his family is affected by that because
I think he's going to have his Eloise moment finally because he's not really had that moment where he's thought anything he could do could affect the family because he keeps it on the DL. But now he's going to want to publicly marry her because she won't be his mistress. And I think he's in his head about, how is this going to look to the ton? How is this going to come across? How is this whatever? And Colin just goes, whoa, whoa, marry her. If you love her, marry her, period. You can figure out everything else after that. Look at me and Penn. We had a lot we had to go through. We didn't figure it out. I got the girl first. Then we figured it out.
I've got 10 minutes to get my son. So, number 10. It's got to have to be the superest, quickest one we've ever done. I want the Featheringtons, the sisters. I want them. I want them all. I want the Dinkies. I want the Finchies. I want their comic
okay,
relief.
then
I want their
9.5. I
hilarity.
want the lake.
I want the lake.
9.5. If we're doing fencing
we're getting
scene,
the lake.
I want the lake.
No, we're getting
we
the
know
lake.
we know.
Yeah.
But I want the stuff in the house when he's pretending to be sick and she's in the men's clothes and they're falling off of her and she throws the ladle. Like, I want all of that. I want all the My Cottage stuff.
I want to know what the kite is. Okay, I want to know, is this like some sort of like happily ever after ever after what do you call him? What do you call the old dude who invents everything? God.
Da Vinci?
Not Galileo. I'm like Galileo. Galileo.
Da Vinci.
I want Da Vinci teaching her how to fly a kite moment.
I don't think it'll be Da Vinci, but yeah, I see where you're going there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're cutting this one short today. That's our top 10 of what we want to see in season 4. Here's your official press from the Ladies Bridgerton.
If there's any others that you want to see, drop them in a comment below, please.
Please let us know.
And this is the tangenting off the tangent of the tangent. I'm gone crazy then.
You are. It's official.
I mean, I'm not surprised.